Hello everyone, very excited to show you this incredible fat loss transformation from one of my clients. Now, this has been such a rewarding experience for myself and genuinely life-changing for my client Paul. He is 75 kilograms down, 165 pounds, which is just mind-blowing to even comprehend. So I'm going to run you through the full process, where he started, throw up photos of the journey along the way, and just deconstruct his journey. So maybe you're someone in a position such as Paul. This can help with inspiration of showing you that you can make a change to your lifestyle. So yeah, I'm very excited to dive into it with you and show what I do. I am an online coach, if you don't know, if you're new to the channel. I am someone who helps people achieve their physique goals, and then in the process, by a byproduct of working on yourself, building discipline, you will become more confident, you will have a purpose, you're focused, you're driven. There's many, many benefits. It's not just the vanity aspect of, oh, I just want to lose 10 kilograms for a holiday. Along that way, you'll develop as a person, and you almost get this bug and itch of just wanting to better yourself in all aspects of life. And me as a coach, that is what I bring out of my clients. So let's get started. Paul came to me in a desperate position. He was desperate to lose weight and feel good. He was in despair of what to do, tried it many, many times before, and it just never stuck. General tasks, day to day, tying his shoelaces, walking up the stairs, playing with his kids were painful and uncomfortable because of his weight. He had awful habits, seeking comfort with food. Where he was with the low self-esteem, with the weight, it then, caused comfort eating, alcohol consumption, escapism, essentially. So we got in touch. I had a client who lost 40 kilograms of fat, and he recommended Paul to me. We spoke on the phone, had a consultation, ran through his daily habits, looked at where he was right now and what he wanted to achieve, and I basically ran through with him what my coaching involves and how I was going to help him. I explained to him this is pretty much life and death. Not only was there the goal of building confidence to feel better about himself, but also health as a priority. So I got to work on the plan. I have my app, so I got him set up on there with all the workouts, his meal plan, sleep, hydration, everything that I expected from him. We started off nice and slow. Where Paul was, literally just a bit of movement and cleaning up his diet was enough. Got him in the gym for 4 sessions a week, an upper lower split. Gave him a step count, which wasn't massive, but it was a lot more than he was doing. And, brought foods in that were nutritious, that would keep him full throughout the day, high protein, and allowed him an off-plan meal a week. Day one, Paul phoned me. Halfway through his session, he'd walked out. The gym anxiety, the stress, the discomfort of the session was too much for him at that moment, and he walked out and wanted to quit the coaching after day one. Now, obviously I didn't let that happen. What the case was Paul was in this state for so long, by that I mean overweight, living with these poor habits, that was almost his comfort. Even though he didn't like the position he was in, it was easy because that's all he knew. So I just explained the severity of the situation. I said, I'm not going to give up on you, I'm not going to let you quit. Let's try this again tomorrow, start fresh, go home, get an early night, we'll go again tomorrow. So yeah, after that day, that was it. Something just clicked inside of him. And honestly, he just changed. Before my very eyes, everything was nailed. Everything started to progress. So to give you an idea of where Paul got to in 12 weeks, he was 17 kilograms down from the start weight. I'll show you the picture of where he was at. Now, obviously, far away from our end goal, but from where he was and giving dieting a try over and over again and failing, this was some hope, a light at the end of the tunnel for him, that in 12 weeks time he'd shifted 17 kilograms and was already feeling lighter and better, more healthy, was sleeping better, and he had a purpose. So at this kind of point, this is where we made our first adjustments, sort of upped the ante a little bit, gave him a bit of cardio, low intensity, steady state, pulled the food a little bit, and we continued to progress. So we pretty much just continued with that. He didn't make too many changes. He just carried on with great adherence, training hard in the gym, nailing all the variables. And the next big monumental moment was when he got sub 100 kilograms. We hit the 99 kilogram mark, which was, you know, over 50 kilograms down. So seeing double digits on the scales for Paul was just incredible. It's something he never thought he would see. So we got to that just under 100 kilogram marks in August, and Paul had signed up on the 4th of December. So incredible progress was made at a very quick rate. That's down to, you know, his hard work. I'm not taking all the credit for this, right? I obviously was the one that put the plan into place and the support and guidance, put belief into him, but he's the one who did the work. And, you know, I'll always stand back and let the client take full credit. Like, something inside of him just clicked, and it was just me that unlocked that potential to see that what he was actually capable of mentally. So then the next step was, right, we'd hit that mark, let's give it one last push for this phase of dieting. So bit more food dropped, bit more cardio and steps increase, and we pushed on to 90 kilograms. So Paul started, let me remind you, in December at over 150 kilograms, 155 kilograms, and now, you know, we were pushing to 90 kilograms. But we were in a position where the body was tired, the mind was tired. So it was time to take a diet break. This next phase is pretty vital, and a lot of people don't utilize this enough. If you've got a big amount of body fat to lose, you're probably gonna have to break it up into chunks. So yeah, we went into a diet break, slight calorie surplus, just to allow Paul to train in a surplus, you know, grow some muscle, have fun with being strong in the gym, and just, you know, allow for a bit more flexibility with off-plan food, pull back on the cardio, let the body rest. And then the plan was obviously to go again. So this was the position we were in at the end of the diet break, 6 kilograms up after 14 weeks in that diet break. The body was fresh, his mind was fresh, and he was ready to go again. He enjoyed the rest and the flexibility, but he was on a mission. He wanted to complete the task, and I was going to get him there. So this next phase here is where it got, you know, very interesting, and the goal was set by both of us. Paul wanted to do a photo shoot. I was all for it. A fitness photo shoot, a big motivation at the end to really push hard. And, you know, this is the point here where I did push Paul very hard. You know, we dug deep, things got, you know, difficult, right? But anything worth achieving is difficult. And this is just the amazing side to this story. Not only did Paul just, you know, lose enough body fat to be healthy, he got in ridiculously good condition for a photo shoot, 6-pack abs, you know, seriously lean, and he did things that competitors do, and more so, because he had come from this, you know, obese state. So then literally just being so militant with food, like the adherence was crazy. Like at that point in time, Paul was my most adherent client. You know, he was adhering like a competitor. Nothing missed ever, you know, beasting himself on the Stairmaster, training ridiculously hard, all his food nailed. This was pushed to the extreme because he wanted to see, he wanted to improve, he wanted to prove to himself that he could do the unthinkable, right? And with me behind him, supporting him, making the right suggestions and adjustments, and, you know, the accountability with the check-ins and guiding him, it was a force to be reckoned with, to be honest. And I'll remember this transformation forever because it's just so unthinkable. Most people would see this transformation and think it's impossible. So yeah, here are some photos. 4.5 months later after the diet break, and as you can see, the condition is just crazy. Coming from someone who had pretty much given up, was at a loss, didn't know where to turn, just thought this was it, I'm going to be this way for the rest of my life, to then in less than 2 years, 18 months, turn it around and get literally ripped and shredded for a fitness photo shoot, and unlocking this side to him that, you know, he never thought was possible. I personally think everyone has this inside of them. I don't care what situation you are in, because Paul's original situation was pretty much as bad as it gets, you know, and he turned it around less than 2 years to become a new man. The power of the human mind and, you know, the ability to change is just incredible. I'm going to throw up some of his fitness photo shoot here, and yeah, just check it out. Now, I'm a coach. I'm an online coach. This is my job full time. I've put people on stage, I've coached competitors, male and female, and I work with complete beginners, as you can see. Get people in great shape for holidays, photo shoots, you know, turn people's lives around from being obese to fit. Now, obviously you don't have to push it quite as far as Paul did, but you know, he just wanted to make a point, make a statement, right? But sometimes people just want to get healthy and just lose enough body fat to just actually be able to live a fulfilling life without feeling burdened by weight. Yeah, that's a bit about me. I'm obviously vlogging my my own bodybuilding journey and athlete journey, but this is a bit about my actual, how I make my money as a coach. Now, for me, I absolutely love helping people. Before I started coaching, I was doing it online anyway, on Instagram. I had just a gym page, like where I posted my content, and people would message me. I'll make them training plans and macros. I just genuinely I just love training. I love bodybuilding, and I love making people feel good and feel what I feel. Okay, so yeah, now I have online coaching spots open. So if you are interested, follow my Instagram. It's at Joe Gann, my name, at Joe Gann __, and either message me or you can fill out the application form in my bio. Thanks for listening, guys. This transformation is very special to me, and hope you feel inspired off the back of it, and show love in the comments, like and subscribe. Speak soon.